taking a little neighborhood stroll and thought I would talk to you about a topic that is on my mind, and that is plant-based versus vegan. If you don't know what the difference is, someone who lives a plant-based lifestyle and just labels it as that, it means like the distinction of how that is different than vegan is that plant-based is more aligned with the health and maybe environmental impacts of eating only plants and abstaining from eating animal products because it's good for our health, athletic performance, things like that, versus vegan implies that there is predominantly an ethical component to the reason that you are abstaining from animal products. So you can be someone that eats what most people think of as a vegan diet, but do it just because of your health. You're still not eating animals, you're still having the same ethical and environmental effect on the world, which I would say is positive, that animals aren't dying, we're not pumping tons of methane and CO2 in the air unnecessarily from animal agriculture, we are conserving land, things like that. But plant-based people, just don't do it just for those ethical and environmental reasons. Personally, I am vegan, man. I am vegan 100%. I got veganism running through my veins, and that's because the main reason why I live the lifestyle that I live, but also the reason that I work every single day to build a platform just to get the word out from my YouTube channel and Instagram and Snapchat and podcasts and everything that I do is so that I can liberate as many animals as possible and get the world to go vegan, because I know that is a world. See, the crows are stoked. The crows are like, hell yeah, we want a vegan world too. So I am super vegan. I love it. I want to talk with everyone about animal rights. I protest. I wear vegan shirts. But do I think that people who are plant-based and do it for kind of just the health and maybe environmental, but mainly just health reasons, do I think that's bad? Absolutely not, because it accomplishes the exact same thing. The only reason why I would encourage people to embrace veganism is that right now in our world, we need more outreach. We need people to turn vegan and to learn about it. And I personally think, it's actually not personal, it's kind of pretty objective. The science shows that eating a predominantly plant-based diet and maybe eating meat or dairy once in a while, that's pretty much just as healthy. It has the same health benefits as if you were 100% full-on vegan all of the time, which means that if you're only in it for the health reasons, there is some justification to still have animal agriculture be a thing, because you have to have some animals to purchase if you're going to eat animal products sometimes. When you identify as a vegan and do it for that reason, there's no going back. Once you know what you know, and you know that you want to help liberate animals, you don't want to torture them, rape them, abuse them, you're like, I'm never going to do that again. Boom, once you connect with someone's heart and inspire them to go vegan for ethical reasons, you've pretty much created a lifelong vegan. Whereas if you convince someone to do plant-based, there's still going to be some form or potential of going back or some meat eating happening. But I really don't want to discourage this idea of being plant-based, because the reality is a lot of people in 2016 are very science and evidence driven, and there's no evidence to convince someone that they should care about animals. That's just within their heart. Whereas there is a lot of new compelling science and data showing that health-wise, you can, risk your rates of potentially getting heart disease or cancer or osteoporosis, all of these diseases from going plant-based. So I still encourage people to, to find a reason to get interested in their health and to go plant-based for health reasons. That's awesome. But don't we want to live in a world, the ideal world, where people don't just dictate their behaviors based on what is best for them, but do it for a selfless reason, for the animal? I'm not going to eat animals because animal right there, I don't want you to die. That's the world that I want to live in. But we live in a world where a lot of people are self-centered and are inspired by fitness and aesthetics and body image, and And, you know, even though I'm vegan, I'm a vegan activist, and I encourage people to identify with their vegan side, with their emotional, selfless, you know, I want to help another sentient being side. I still think that the plant-based movement and what doctors and scientists are doing is an essential part of animal liberation, because right now our world is in such a wave. Wow, I'm in a jungle right now. We are so inspired and focused and motivated by aesthetics and food and Instagram pictures and things like that. And, you know, so there's a place for it. Okay, hope I cleared some stuff up in this video in terms of what the difference between plant-based and vegan are and my views on it. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. That helps. You can subscribe to my channel for more videos. Check out my Etsy store. I'm a ceramic potter. All the links are in the description. I'm also on Patreon, YouNow, Snapchat, Instagram, many ways to connect with me. I also have a podcast called the Plantriotic Podcast on iTunes. Much love. Dream extreme. Eat plants. Thank you.